Good morning. It is Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday, July the 2nd. And our devotion this morning is with Priscilla. She insisted that she come out here and sit on my lap for the devotion. We'll see how long she sits here. How long are you going to sit here for? Maybe 1 minute? How many Proverbs are you going to listen to? Okay, well, we're going to go to Proverbs 27, and that's where we read this. Don't boast about tomorrow, for you don't know what a day might bring. Let another praise you and not your own mouth. A stranger and not your own lips. A stone is heavy and sand a burden, but aggravation from a fool outweighs them both. Fury is cruel and anger a flood, but who can withstand jealousy? Better an open reprimand than concealed love. The wounds of a friend are trustworthy, but kisses of an enemy are excessive. A person who is full tramples on a honeycomb, but to a hungry person, any bitter thing is sweet. Anyone wandering from his home is like a bird wandering from its nest. Oil and incense bring joy to the heart, and with the sweetness of a friend is better than self-counsel. Don't abandon your friend or your father's friend, and don't go to your brother's house in your time of calamity. Better a neighbor nearby than a brother far away. Be wise, my son, and bring my heart joy, so that I can answer anyone who taunts me. A sensible person sees danger and takes over. The inexperienced keep going and are punishment. Take his garment, for he has put up security for a stranger. Get collateral, if it is for foreigners. If one blesses his neighbor with a loud voice early in the morning, it will be counted as curse to him. An endless dripping on a rainy day and a nagging wife are alike. The one who controls her words controls the wind and grasps oil with his right hand. Iron sharpens iron, and one person sharpens another. Whoever tends a fig tree will eat its fruit, and whoever looks after his master will be honored. As water reflects the face, so the heart reflects the person. Sheol and Abaddon are never satisfied, and people's eyes are never satisfied. A crucible refines silver, a smelter refines gold, and a person refines his praise. Though you grind a fool in a mortar with pestle, along with the grain, you will never separate his foolishness from him. Know well the condition of your flock, and pay attention to your herds, for wealth is not for wealth is not forever, not even a crown lasts for all time. When hay is removed and new growth appears, and the grain from the hills is gathered in, lambs will provide your clothing, the goats the price of a field. And there will be enough goat's milk from your food for your household, and nourishment for your female servants. That was all Proverbs 27. I'm sure different Proverbs probably struck you today, depending on what you're going on in your life. Sitting out here where I was a couple days ago, I don't see them today, and I don't hear them, so they're gone. You may hear me talk about these baby birds that were in our backyard on the top of our balcony pillar. They had a nest kind of underneath the eave of the house where the pillar held up the porch there. And that's there, that one, verse 8. Anyone wandering from his home is like a bird wandering from its nest. I felt bad for those two little birds wandering from their nest. There wasn't anything to do with it. We got some bird seed. We put some bird seed out here. Squirrels enjoyed that, and Priscilla enjoyed spreading it out. We tried to help them. We were hoping they wouldn't go underneath the fence. We don't have any dogs or cats or anything in our yard, but there are plenty of stray cats around that make their way, and our neighbors have dogs, and so we didn't want the bird to go under the fence, but Jonathan thinks he saw one of the little baby birds go under the fence, but we saw two of them back, and they were here, so we're not sure where they are, but I think about those baby birds in that Proverbs there. Anyone who wanders from his home is like a bird wandering from its nest. It's dangerous for that bird if they're not prepared for the world around you. And so that's a great one there too. But Proverbs 27 verse 1, don't boast about tomorrow, for you don't know what a day might bring. That's a great reminder for us. We don't boast about tomorrow. We live for each day. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Each day has enough things for us to worry about, that tomorrow doesn't need to be that which we worry about. Instead, that's what we can be assured of, that the same person who gets us through this day will be the person who gets us through tomorrow, your Lord and your Savior, Jesus Christ. So be safe out there. Be wise as you wander from your nest, from your home, if you have to. Wear that mask. Be safe. Make good choices around there. Be patient with others. Be patient with yourself. I know we're not going to gather together in person in worship this weekend, thanks to the advice of some of the people in our congregation who are in the medical field and working in this environment, and just kind of asked us to take a little bit of a pause. So we don't pause the work of God. We still invite you if you want to take communion services and opportunities set up. If you're out and about, let us know. Stop by. Communion on demand, kind of sort of thing, but it still gives us what Christ promises to deliver to us with his very body and blood. And so we're going to do that for this weekend, and we'll make a determination on next weekend as it approaches during the week. We'll see what it looks like. We're praying that numbers kind of go down, and that people are able to be safer and do wise things as they venture out in this time. We'll be with you again tomorrow, and also 23 days from today, Christmas in July. I know it said we're not going to worry about tomorrow, but I want you to look forward to something. We're looking forward to something, okay? We need some things to look forward to. So 23 days from now, or is that right? Yep, 23 days from now, July 25th and 26th, we're going to celebrate Christmas in July. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of celebration, celebrating Jesus, celebrating Emmanuel, God with us, hearing the good news of the Christmas story, the joy that brings us, the hope it puts inside of us. So start counting down the days, 23 days till Christmas in July. All right, got something to look forward to now? I hope so. So read through Proverbs 27 again if you get some time today. There's a lot of other ways to be in that word, a lot of other encouragement, a lot of other wisdom for carrying out our lives in this world, knowing that we have the one who has already overcome the world, who is with us, who never leaves us, never forsakes us, and who will be with us forever. Praying for you. Love you guys. The way we can help you, the way we can pray for you, let me